Hello there, YouTubers. It's Chris. And what I have right here, fresh from the dump, is a Troy Bilt tiller / cultivator. It's a TB 146 EC. We'll go over it up close, but I just wanted to give you a couple of highlights on the whole thing. Of course, right next to it, we have a very nice can of carburetor / starting fluid and a very nice glass of wine. Happy Easter. So the interesting thing about this, which I really kind of caught me off guard, was that this is a 4-stroke engine. It's tiny, it's compact. It looks like a 2-cycle. It's a 29cc. That's 2-cycle. That's like chainsaw motor kind of size and things like that. Very small. And somewhere in there is a tiny little camshaft, tiny little valves. Very interesting. So just standard fuel mix. So I actually I poured out what was in here. There's a little bit of kind of like gamey, nasty gas. We fill it with some fresh fuel. We'll check the oil on it, and you'll notice I'll show up close that it's missing the air filter and the cover for it. But that's, well, we'll see if it works. Maybe I'll invest in it, getting a new one. So yeah, it was made March 2014, so it's not that old really. And I think I'll take the camera, bring it around close, and we will just show some highlights and try to start it. So here's the spec sheet right here, all the model number, model information, TB. Let me just get the light here. 146 EC. It looks like it was probably serviced at some point before whoever just decided they didn't want to pay another nickel again for it. Norfolk Power Equipment. Yeah. Local outfit. So we can see here it's pretty it's pretty gamey. Just it's been sitting around, neglected obviously for quite a while. So let's check the oil on it first. What you do is, and what you're actually supposed to do when you change the oil is flip the thing upside down. But just to check it, you're supposed to tilt it on its side here. And so, yep, it's there. It's dirty, but that's all right. Let's just make sure it's in there. And we'll replace that plug. Looks like it was like a little slightly overfilled, but that's all right. Slightly overfilled. This is better than being slightly underfilled. Just wipe the goobers off that. And we'll put this back in. I don't know, I'm just gonna give it a start. So stay tuned. So to start this thing up, what they say is to pump the bulb 10 times, and if it's below 40 degrees, there's a cold weather switch here, which to you and I, we would call that a choke, because I think it just, just kind of, yeah, it just chokes off the carb or not. But I don't know, it's probably about 50 right now, so I don't know, we'll leave it open, see what happens. So you pump it 10 times, you pull it until it starts, don't touch the throttle, wait 30 to 60 seconds, and then you can goose it. So let's see what happens. Hopefully it's not too terrifying. All right. Oh, there it is. All right. Wow. too bad it didn't want to keep running, so let's just try it again here. Closer examination though, I think I found the problem. Right here. Actually, let me put the light on. There's a crack right here in this line. So it's sucking air. And there's a fuel leak. So that could be the culprit. I'm sure it's the culprit and why it's not running correctly. Okay, so being totally exasperated by the running condition of this machine, I took the carburetor off. It's quite simple, just you know, 2 screws going through this shroud in there. It's funny, this is the gasket, this entire thing. I threaded 2 new fuel lines in here. These are the old ones. I mean, they were kind of brittle. This is the primer. The black was the actual fuel line. And we'll just throw that garbage away. And yeah, so I took this and just blew some carburetor cleaner through all the jets on it. And we'll just put it back on. And this gasket goes on here, this little ring. So we'll just push this in here, screw it on. Okay. That's working good. So, like I said, I inserted some new fuel lines here. I'm gonna just kind of cut it off here a little bit. Leave a little slack. Take a little bit off this one. This is the fuel line. So yeah. Still a little bit of, now let's fill it up and start it up. Smoke the place all up again, probably. Just a little bit. And we give it a few pumps, we'll give it a few more. And it seemed to like the choke before, so we'll give it some choke. All right, let's try this again. Let it warm up. The idle down a little bit. well, there you go. Well, better than nothing, I guess. What do you want from the dump? And a couple of pieces of fuel line. So, with that being said, happy springtime. Thank you for watching. We'll clean it up a little bit more and, I don't know, get rid of it, I suppose. Don't need too many of these around the house. Cheers, guys.